Hi, I'm Peter.
And I'm Ketmia.
Welcome.
And this is the... Okay, sorry.
Welcome to the...
This...
And this is the...
Chat.
What? Welcome to the This and That Chat. Come on.
This and That Chat.
The This and That Chat. There's music. Oh, God.
Why do you say, oh, God, like that?
We haven't even talked about Halloween, and you're already at Christmas?
Bro, that's true. We have not talked about Halloween.
Put some, the It's a Scary Skeleton. Was that song?
Oh, yeah.
It shivers down my spine.
This was this weekend. It's so crazy that this weekend we had Halloween and Christmas all rolled into one.
Well, we didn't have Christmas.
We didn't have Christmas. But it feels like Christmas happened the same weekend. I think people are still going to Halloween parties yesterday.
Possibly. It was close to the weekend.
You know, and then while people are still dressing up, we are fully, like, the only thing that's missing is a tree.
Yes.
When did we switch to that? Because I feel like we used to be people
it used to be,
who would do it at Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving would come and, you know, after the turkey served.
To be fair, we would start doing some small decoration stuff. We've never, until the last 4 years, we've never decorated the way that we do.
As elaborately?
As elaborately.
Yeah.
I don't remember, like, in Palm Breeze when we were living there. I don't think we ever had... I mean, there was decorations, but there wasn't anything. Like, we put, like...
We were also poor.
But now we're rich. What is going on? Way to turn off your Xbox.
So sorry. Let me just mute here just a second.
All right. So
just listen, I remember clear as day, our neighbor, his name is the old man.
Here? Tony?
Over here, no, on the other side. Keith.
Oh, okay.
All right. Our neighbor Keith, he doesn't live there, but his daughter lives there, and he goes and does everything for his daughter. I remember the day that he found out you had your own business. And he said, oh, well, I guess you guys are selling and moving away. And you said, no, why would we do that? We love our house. And he's like, oh, but there will be signs. Remember, he said that? He said that. And this Halloween, we had someone come up to us and say, yeah, there's a pretty penny out here. And we were trying to be very modest.
They didn't say it in those words, though.
It was very straightforward.
We can't say the words she said.
Right, well,
it would just be, there's a whole lot of beeping.
Yeah, here.
Money there.
And we were being very modest and humble. And we were like, we didn't, try to.
Let's be fair, though. Okay, listen. Here's my issue.
And she was like, no, that one alone.
Here's my
cost.
Here's
and I'm
my
like,
issue.
Thank you, lady. Thank you.
Here's my issue. Not my issue. Here's my
quibble.
My quibble. What's a quibble?
It's like a little, you have a little that it's not an issue. It's just like a little.
Okay, so here's my quibble. We work hard for our money, and we enjoy
the holidays.
So, Halloween.
Everyone's got their hobby. Everyone's got their thing.
For Halloween, we've always done it's like very minimal, like just like, You know why? Because a little something here.
We would overdo the fall.
Right. We would do a lot of stuff with the fall.
Yes, we would even go get hay.
Yeah, and we do like the scarecrows. The scarecrows didn't even make it out. The guys asked me yesterday when they were helping.
I don't think we have any.
There's like 12 of them.
Why didn't you give them to him?
I didn't think about giving that to him.
Oh my God, yes.
Anyways.
Cleanse.
There's a lot of stuff in there that needs to be cleansed for fall, by the way.
Yeah,
those big pumpkin signs.
Cleanse it with.
Anyways.
Oh, actually, we should take it up to my sister.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll throw all that stuff in there.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you're listening, you got stuff coming.
And the other sister is like, and what about me?
We'll give her the little hay that falls at the bottom of the.
No, to be fair, the other sister's more into Halloween. She likes the scary stuff and all stuff. Ours is more.
Anyways,
for the least.
So last year,
more family friendly.
Last year we were like, let's step up our Halloween game, and we bought a few skeletons.
3.
And it was 5.
Okay, sorry, 5
or 6.
No, it was not that much. Because they were just, remember, all they were doing was in the
Yeah, they
were pushing the.
Those are 3 there, and then we had another couple more.
Wait, what is it called? The wheelbarrow. They were pushing the wheelbarrow. And what else were they doing? Nobody. That's it. We had something one else. In the wheelbarrow, one pushing the wheelbarrow.
Look it up.
That's it.
Anyways, so we're gonna step it. We made a little scene. No big deal. Okay, whatever. But then.
Yes. Isaac Alexander DIY.
Yeah, Isaac Alexander DIY. So coming up to this Halloween, my brother-in-law, who is, if you just go
a
to
YouTube star,
go to YouTube. He's a YouTube star. He's He's I want to be famous. He's YouTube famous. No, I'm not even lying. Go to
YouTube. Even made a reel out of his videos.
So Isaac Alexander DIY. Super simple. ISACC, right? ISS?
No, we're going to leave it like that. I want him to listen to this episode.
Bro, there's different ways to spell Isaac.
I don't believe that is true. Not CC.
Okay,
who are
so
you
it's
CCing?
ISS. Oh, your laughter is on a different level today. You've got like the smoker's laugh.
What the?
Sorry. ISSAC Alexander DIY. Just look it up. What the? Farfignugan. Stop. Anyways, I'm going to keep.
Spell it either.
How do you spell it? I almost fell.
I can't even speak. I am speechless.
I'm telling you, listen to me.
Right now.
I'm telling you right now, if it is spelled in any other ways.
Isn't that a submarine, the ISS?
Bro, what? Really?
Right now, really?
How does
25 years later?
No, hold on. Where is
Brother, I hope you're listening to this.
I hope he's listening to this because I hope he's listening to this because I'm gonna say it. The way you spell your name is
biblical.
What do you mean biblical?
How do you?
Don't tell me. Go get the Bible.
You doubt me?
I doubt you.
No way.
Oh yes.
No way.
I'm over here giving it a double C and a double S, and it's a double A.
Yes. It is the normal way to spell Isaac. In fact.
Where is the double A sound?
It doesn't. That's just the beauty.
You're just making it up.
That's the beauty of it. What is the most common way to spell Isaac? Let's see what it says.
Who are you asking? Go Google whatever thing?
Wow. Look at this. Read that.
The most common spelling is ISAAC. It's the traditional form of the name, and it's pretty timeless. Bro, get out of here.
Wow.
Okay,
so we're going to... Copilot, by the way. Thank you, Copilot.
All right, so we're going to try this again. It's ISAAC Alexander DIY.
On Instagram and
YouTube, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, so he puts up his yearly tutorials of new stuff that he's doing and whatever. And he gets this groundbreaker skeleton thing
That's been very popular on
That's
TikTok.
been very popular
apparently.
on TikTok and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. And he takes it and puts it up 20 levels. Like, he goes creative on it, and he puts this thing on the roof. So now it looks like if this humongous skeleton
Monstrous, yeah.
is coming out of the roof of his house.
Because he even took shingles.
Yeah, he put like fake shingles around it, and like he killed it. And I was sold.
Yeah.
I was like, we need this.
I feel like that your eyes lit up in a way I have never seen them light up for Halloween.
Yeah, it's the first time I really felt like I really wanted to do something
All of a
big.
sudden, you had like, I'm bewitched.
Yeah. So here we go. We're on the hunt. It's a Costco item. We don't have a Costco membership. Ketmia finds
A coworker.
a coworker, asks her for her Costco card, and we're like, we're getting this thing. It's coming home with us. We're gonna.
This is the only place you can find
Yeah,
it.
it's the only place. We got to find it. We're gonna go. So we start looking, and we get to Costco.
And if anyone has been to Costco on a Saturday, I don't know if other stores are like that. The big, what is that even called?
Like
where they sell a
warehouse.
bunch type stores. I don't know if Sam's gets like that or BJ's gets like that, but it is a fire hazard.
Yeah, it's a fire hazard.
You cannot walk around there.
Dangerous. So we get to Costco, and we this is the first time we've been in Costco, and we're lost. We don't know which way is up,
Swallowed
which
up
way is
by
down.
the store.
We see some Halloween decorations in the distance, and we're like, okay, let's go over there. And we start looking around for this prop, and they don't have any. We just can't find it anywhere. And I was disappointed. I say we, but I was disappointed.
Yeah, I was already
And-
moving along. Like, you want to
Yeah.
get the werewolf?
You were like, let's get the werewolf. I'm like, no, I want the groundbreaker. We got to find it. And
So I think we had resolved, like we were letting it go because
Yeah.
we couldn't find it.
I was like, all right, let's go get some ribs. We'll go make some ribs, and since we're here, let's get some stuff. And as we are walking by Ketmia,
You did. Don't say me. That was all you, honey.
can I finish my sentence?
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, I'm giving you praise.
I'm not giving you praise.
Wow, I thought you were.
No.
I thought we were on the same
Oh, no. I found it, not you.
That's what I was going to
Okay.
say. I was
Relax.
giving you praise.
Relax. Ketmia is standing over by some of the other Halloween props, and she's looking at something on a shelf. And I lose her, right? Because I keep walking, and she's not with me anymore. So I had to go look for her. And as I'm walking towards her, I see the prop, the big groundbreaker skeleton sitting on a cart.
Already.
Okay, there was some stuff that was sitting on top of it too, like if somebody was shopping. And with no shame, I took that stuff off. I grabbed the cart, and I took off.
I don't believe you.
It had stuff on top.
You told me you asked if it was anybody's card, and everybody told you, no, that's not mine.
Because you don't do well under those situations, and you would look guilty walking around the entire...
I can't. Everyone has asked me, bro, did you steal that from someone? I was like, no. Peter asked, and they told him, no, that's not mine.
No.
Wow.
Well, technically, I asked the one person that was standing next to it, and they said it wasn't theirs. Listen,
you snooze, you lose.
You
Who
snooze,
would
you lose.
leave something like that?
I don't know, but that thing came home with us,
We hightailed it out
and
of there.
that started
A revolution.
a revolution. We ended up with
18.
18.
No. And then you bought, how many more did you buy? 5? Because we had 18, and then you bought right now when you went your last time.
Oh, and the those were 8 more. So 24. Yeah, I thought it was over 20.
18 and 8 is in 24.
26. Shut up. You're just, man, today you just want to fight me. Anyways, so 26 skeletons of the.
Yeah, because you told people I tortured you, so you know.
Who said I? When did I say that?
You said that on the chat.
No, I did not. Go and read the chat.
You said that was for later.
Go
I saw.
and read the chat.
I saw it.
That was sexual innuendo if you missed it.
This is a family friendly.
You brought it up. Anyways, so 26. 26.
Sorry, Mom.
Your mom knows that we have children. That's the only way it works. You know, it's biological. You know. Anyways.
Oh my god.
So
that was so good. Okay,
so
continue.
little by little, it started to become like we found some at Five Below. They were $20 each on special, and we bought 6 of them.
How funny! Did you know somebody there, or how did?
Yeah,
Did someone help us?
We got to that store, and it was a worker. The manager of the store used to work for me when I was back in Party City years ago. So,
because she went to the backpack.
Yeah, she went to the backpack, and she just brought me the boxes. So we got them for $20, and I was like, "Cool, look at the little ones." And they had little 5-foot ones, or little. They were $5 each,
like
and they were like 3 foot tall. And we bought a bunch of those. I regret not buying more. We need to go back next year, and
you think?
oh yeah, up on the roof, hanging on the garage. Yeah, we are thinking about next year already. So
Yes, because we saw things we could improve.
yeah, so here we are, and we went to the Dollar Tree, and we bought these little cheapy skeletons, super cheapy skeletons that we just kind of put them like in the bushes. I threw them all into the oak tree. Actually, I forgot to tell you, there's still one in the oak tree. I couldn't get it down.
Oh my god.
So he's way up at the top looking at all our Christmas stuff.
Oh man.
And so we ended up with like this ridiculous amount, and we did like different scenes. Oh, we found at home, we have the skeletons holding the coffin.
Can I just say, just want to throw it out there in case we forget this. For next year, I was thinking of stepping up and putting a clothesline, a very short one, but with actual like rags hanging on it, and somebody hanging their clothes to dry on it, and the little one sort of like crawling
up
around and making
we're,
like mayhem with that.
We're going to have so much fun next year because this year, what we did was we kind of spread them out throughout the yard. And like we had
and it was a graveyard.
It was a graveyard, right? So we had a bunch of tombstones all over the place. And then we had like one of them doing a handstand. Another one was like climbing on top of the guy's shoulder, falling over. One had his hand on his face with his mouth open, like shocked at what he was seeing. The 2 guys carrying the coffin, 2 sitting in a chair. One stole the leg off of the other because it broke.
It did, and we made the most of it. Yeah.
What else did we do?
The guy with the shovel.
The guy
was so ominous.
The guy with the shovel in the front. So then
the ones who were climbing on top of each other and fell.
You're just repeating everything I just said.
Oh damn! I'm so sorry. Wow. Guy with the coffee?
Yeah. The guy with the coffee. There you go. You got one. Yay. So then.
Oh my god.
So then, we started picking all these up, and
we need Reaper next year.
I told Ketmia that we needed something else. And we start looking
we had the inflatable, remember?
Right, we had bought the Headless Horseman inflatable, which we returned. But we needed something.
I'm so glad, because that was not going to fit.
It would not fit. We needed something that was going to just make it that little touch that was just going to make it right. No, what do you mean did not?
I'm just saying, because you're over here thinking
I know, because I wanted more. So we found a 10-foot skeleton, and he talks and says Happy Halloween, and
he opens his eyes.
Yeah, does all kinds of really cool stuff. And we put him next to our flagpole in the front, and he's one arm up on the flagpole, and he was like front and center. And then we got little props like to go around. we bought like a Grim Reaper kind of looking guy that we thought was just going to be a sitting prop. And then we put batteries in him and he moves and was like roaring and his eyes were glowing and all kinds of stuff.
And
So it
he's,
was
like,
that
all
was a
in, like,
nice surprise.
white cloth.
And then we had the dog. We found a dog
Oh, that is
that
so
howled.
cool.
We put him at the door and we had talking
looks
tombstones.
Frank and Weenie.
Yeah. And so at the end, we sat back and we looked and we made sure everything had good lighting and like, you know, purple lights in the back and all that kind of stuff. And we were like, wow, this is so cool. Then Halloween night came and the amount
Fog
of
machine.
Oh, the fog machine we added.
The music in the background.
Music in the background and the thunder, lightning machine. Like so many like really cool things. And so what we realized was that people were going to want to go through the yard and that kind of stuff. So that's why we were saying like for next year, like we're going to do like a little fence around the yard so it's a little bit more contained because we have a lot of wires and cables and all that kind of stuff from all the lights and we just don't want anyone to get hurt.
Although we could make a walkway, you know?
Yeah. Like do something so that they can walk in and out of it.
Right. But it's like follow this path, maybe like a U shape or something.
Right. And it keeps it, a little bit more organized. But then as we're sitting there, people were like, oh, it's the best display we've seen. We've been, all around and trick-or-treating in different places. We had over 1,000 kids come for Halloween. We gave out 3,000 plus pieces of candy. Like it was just a ridiculous amount.
Did you say 300?
3,000.
Oh. 3,000
pieces of candy. And it was just so much. I said 3,000. We can go back and listen to it again.
No. It's just I'm trying to do the math.
It was well over 1,000. We were giving.
I thought it was 27,000 pieces of candy.
27,000 pieces of candy?
Impossible.
That's a truck.
It's impossible. Right?
That's a truck of candy.
I was trying to do my math.
Yeah.
It's like 2,700?
No.
3,000 pieces of candy.
3,000 pieces of candy. Anyways.
Continue. Sorry. Can
you turn down the AC? I'm like sweating.
It is. It's at 71.
Goodness.
It's just coming down.
Yeah. So as we're sitting there and everyone's like, it's so incredible, it's so amazing. We walk by here every single night with the kids, and like we've had neighbors that come and say amazing, and
I have to say that even though the machines were on for them to do that, there was a lot of stuff that wasn't on throughout the time we put up the display to Halloween night, because like you said, we didn't know that the one in white robes moved, so it was just there.
We didn't have the lights on the eyes of all the skeletons and that kind of stuff because the battery was just going to be dead by the time Halloween came. But for Halloween night, we turned everything on.
Right.
And like we had,
so they got to see a different thing.
We got so many compliments, and we had people saying, "Ooh, you should do the same thing for Christmas." And we're like, "Come back and take a look because we have some stuff planned." Mind you, inside the house looked like a war because we
started buying Christmas stuff.
So after we had set up Halloween, we loved what our front of the house looked like, and we were like, "Oh, we've got to go all out for Christmas." It's like, it's just got to happen. And we had a day where it was raining, and I ended up not being able to go to work. And I took one of my guys to, what was it that we were doing? I think I brought him to the house and we did some stuff. I think he worked that day with me, or
did y'all cut the grass or no?
I don't remember. So I had him with me, and we ended up going to Home Depot, and we walk in, and there's this 10-foot Santa, and there's this amazing.
I was with you when we found Santa.
No, I had already seen him.
You took me back.
I took you back. I sent you the picture of Santa.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. So I
my
sent you a
God,
picture of the reindeer.
Because I walked straight up to. I don't remember that at all. When I walked up to them, it's only
Yeah, it was
because
the
I loved
reindeer.
it.
Yeah, it was the reindeer that I sent you the picture. So they have this reindeer. The reindeer's 8 foot tall at the horns, not the horn, at the
At the
antlers.
head.
No, the antlers.
Really?
Yeah, he's about 8 feet at the head.
Yeah.
He's huge. He's the same size.
Humongous. A
The
life-size
antlers,
moose.
yeah, the antlers are the size of Santa. So Ketmia just looked at me and puppy dog eyed me,
And I hugged it.
and you hugged it. Like, I'm not even
And
kidding.
you were like, "You want that thing?"
So, of course, I ended up buying it, and then
And what a hassle it was
a
to buy
hassle.
it.
But then my mind started thinking, and I'm like, all right.
I think
If
we had
we're
already
going-
ordered the trees because we were already thinking.
Right, we
of
were already
forest
thinking of
theme.
doing the forest theme.
And I'm just gonna put a quick plug in. I'm not a Temu person, okay, but
I took a
you
chance.
found what was the price that you got? Because you told me
So
it
I
was
got
amazing.
8 Christmas trees for $200.
And if anybody's shopped plastic Christmas trees, you know, and they
Yeah.
were 6-foot trees.
They were 6 foot trees,
right.
and they're fantastic.
And let me tell you, I mean, for 6 foot, I mean, it is a little bit of a stretch. All right. I think they're more like 5.5 feet.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe if you put them in a basket or something, you can make them.
I also bent down the top because the top looked really weird. So
right.
maybe that
so
last
maybe
little
at that
bit.
top, right? But it's really like more like 5.5 feet. But either way, they spruce nicely.
Yeah, super full looking trees, like really.
And so
really
we already
nice.
knew we were gonna do a foresty theme. We just didn't have anything else.
Yeah, so we bought 8 trees, 6. These are 6 foot, 5.5, but like 6 foot trees, full size trees. These aren't like mini trees, skinny trees, none of that kind of stuff. But then we wanted to have a couple different looks, so we went back to At Home and we found a few more trees, but these have lights in them, and a couple really skinny, like spruce type trees, and then we spread it out, and we got a really nice Merry Christmas sign that goes right in the front, and
A new favorite store of ours.
At home, fantastic. It has
for
many
decor,
cool things,
and just for your house in general. They've got pretty much anything you're looking for in any shade. I mean, I was just thinking the other day when we were there, I went through the vases for flowers, right? And I was thinking, who has such an enormous display of vases, right? But it's because they have it in possibly any color that you want, any shape, any material. So they really go overboard on home stuff and then the home decor. You want inflatables? We have that. You want solid things? We have that. You want animated things? We have it.
they have so many cool things that you don't find at the store. For Halloween, I regret, like, I'm thinking about it. We had spent a lot of money though, but I regret
Yeah, but
not
that's
getting.
the initial shock of getting your collection started.
Yeah, we have a really good start now. Next
Right.
year, we'll be able to
There's
go
key
back
things
in
we're
and
looking
go back
for.
and look for certain things. But like for me, it was such a cool transition. I was speaking to our neighbor yesterday when we were doing the decorations for Christmas, and he says to me, he's like, it's funny because you guys don't even have kids in the house, and why are you not, why are you doing this now? And I'm like, I'm not doing this for anybody else but me and my wife. It's us. It's, we love coming home, like turning the corner and seeing our house lit up. It like, it's just really cool to be able to see that and say, that's our house. Like we already have, and I think we talked about this in one of the other podcasts, but like we come home to our house, not decorated, just normal, whatever. And we pull into the parking lot, and there are times where I say to myself, this is our house. Like, how
And
lucky.
we still have that awe and wonder.
Yeah, like we've put a lot of work into our house to to get it to where it is. And, thankfully we have had the opportunity to, like, my business is doing well. Ketmia, finished school and started working. Like, we plan for this kind of stuff. Like, we knew we wanted to do a little bit more. Did we go over budget? Yeah, we went over budget. But come on, you go to the store to go buy new clothes, and you go over budget. People do that for normal stuff. This is something that we wanted to do, and we saved some money for it.
This is where we splurge.
Yeah, this is our fun. This is our. And so, with Halloween still up, and we've already bought all this stuff for Christmas, I had to make a stop at Home Depot to pick up some stuff that I needed for work. And I walk in, and they have their full Christmas display up. All their Halloween stuff is already gone. That's where I bought all the extra skeletons, which I got for $15, by the way. They were $40 regular price. I walk in, and they have a nutcracker that is marching in place and has Christmas music going, and his eyes and all this kind of stuff. And they were $250 a piece. And I was like, we need to have one of these. It has to happen, because it just has to happen. They look so amazing. Ketmia wanted Santa and the reindeer. I want the nutcracker. You wanted the nutcracker. This thing was amazing. And as I'm walking around the store, I have a crazy lose my mind moment, and I put 2 of them on the cart. And then right next to it are these inflatable,
which are insanely beautiful.
These inflatable ornaments that go on the ground. They're like yoga balls with a little top of an ornament, and they're in gold, red, and green. And we put them on the ground in the yard all the way around. And when we finished yesterday, we stood at the front of the house. Mind you, we have lights that go around the roof. There's icicles that we put together with the lights, and then we have a huge wreath that we used from last year. There's a 3-stack penguin and a big snowman that we used from last year. And I had told Ketmia, I was like, yeah, we're just gonna get rid of the stuff that we don't want. And there's some stuff that we were gonna get rid of, and they were still good. And my guys ended up taking them to the house. They didn't take everything, but we ended up using a lot of what we had. And we stood at the front of the house last night when the sun went down and the lights went back on and everything was going, and it just felt so magical. I've talked a lot.
You have.
I don't usually talk a lot. My words are done.
Wow. Is that how you?
No, I just thought about it. I was like, man,
I haven't crash landed. You were going so good, and
no,
all
I'm
of a
just
sudden
saying.
like,
I just real like I heard it in my brain. I was like, man, I haven't shut up.
I've been doing a lot of laughing.
Yeah, but like, like I said, our neighbor was like, man, you guys have, you guys did a lot. You guys, why are you doing this? Like,
for the Christmas display, or
yeah,
the
for
Halloween?
Christmas,
I didn't know you talked to him.
Yeah, because he came out. And he was he had gone out in the morning to go get breakfast, and he was like, "Wow, you guys are changing over quick." And he wasn't saying it in a bad way. Mm-hmm. He was just asking, because it's in a curious way. And as the day went on and we were getting closer to the end and everything was put together, like, he came out and he goes, "This looks amazing." He went and he stood out on the street with me to talk to me.
Really?
Yeah, it's nice because somebody else is enjoying it too. Because even like this lady, the one that walks around with the baby every single night, mm-hmm. like, they were walking around already. She's not a baby anymore; she's bigger already. But they came by and they were standing in the street like really timid. And I was like, "No, come on in." We were still working on it, but the little girl was like, Santa, 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 and they came and she started walking in the yard and she was looking up at, at Santa's knee because
Santa
the
is
thing is
just bigger
huge.
than life. And the thing is, Santa for me is so critical to my Christmas decor that I decorate. I collect Santas. And it's not any Santa. There's a specific look that Santa has to have. There's certain things that there's Santas that I see and I'm like, oh, cute, but not for me, right? And then there's others that it's just like, oh, I have to have this. Like this has to join my collection. So throughout the house in different areas, there's different Santas, and they're all unique in their own way. And this year, I normally try to only add one, but this year 3 were added. And it was just absolutely beautiful. I love the Nordic.
You say 3, but and we're still in. It's just November.
No,
2nd.
but I'm done with decor. Like today, I was actually thinking when I'm finished, because you told me something about the stags and the deer that I collect, because all the deer are different. There's not one deer that is the same as the other. They're all different and they're all unique in their own way. And I was thinking, I love them, but even this year, I was having trouble finding where to put certain deer. So I was like, okay, I need to not find any more deer.
Well, just to add one other little thing, as we're finishing up and we're working outside, because I brought a couple of my guys to come help out, and so they're a little bit more on the religious side, so they don't celebrate Halloween, they don't celebrate Christmas in the same
Christmas
way
either.
Well, like in the same way, like they're Hispanic, so they celebrate Dia de los Magos, which is like it's more of a celebration of Jesus, of the wise men.
It's not even Jesus.
I know, but I'm saying it's the depiction of the wise men bringing gifts to Jesus. Okay. So that's like there's a thing behind it, right? It's more a religious kind of background. Like it's not Santa, it's not the reindeer,
no
it's
Christmas.
It's not the it's not the snow and the snowflakes and the what?
Huh?
And the what?
No, I'm saying you didn't hear what I said.
I didn't. What did you say?
That I knew you didn't hear. I'm saying like they celebrate like there's no I in Christmas.
Like no I? Mm-hmm. Oh yes, right. It's about everything else. Everybody else. What are you doing, bro? You know what your laugh sounds like today? It sounds like a creaking door. It's so funny. Anyways,
it's just because
my guys
I is so central to Christmas. I can't believe you agreed with me.
I don't know.
You cannot spell Christmas without I. Continue.
Okay. So as I'm outside, right? So
a creaking door?
A creaking door, yeah.
Wow.
But it's like
I'm not gonna laugh anymore.
But it's like being moved quickly because it's like anyways. So we're out there, right? And we're putting the trees together, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, Ketmia's gonna have to come out here and fluff these trees because I'm not gonna fluff them well. Yeah.
If you thought I was gonna go fluff trees,
I thought you weren't gonna laugh anymore. Now you have your hand over your mouth so you can't hear your laughter.
I can't.
Okay, so I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, listen, I'm thinking to myself, there's no way I'm gonna get these things to look like trees. They're gonna be horrible. So I was telling the guys, I was like, you guys are gonna have to do it. I'll do some other stuff. I don't have that touch to like make them.
They do.
Huh?
And they do.
They were gonna do the best, and that's what it was gonna be. If you didn't like it, then it was gonna be what it was. Yeah. They did a really good job.
Bro, they were like professional.
Like, yeah, professional. So, anyways, so one of the guys looks at me and he goes, it's incredible. He's like, we don't even put up one tree in our house, and you guys have 18 trees. And I'm like, we don't have 18 trees. And he goes, yeah. And I start counting. We have 18
He
trees.
freaking fluffed the trees, bro.
Yes. Okay.
He would know how many he had to fluff.
So, being the witty person that I am,
Oh my God.
I just, things get said quickly out of my mouth before I can catch them and bring them back in.
Oh God.
I say to him, oh, and you're not even counting the ones that are inside the house. And they ask me, what do you mean inside the house? He's like, you have more than one inside the house? I was like, yes. And they were completely
flabbergasted, I'm sure.
Okay.
Well, there's the main tree.
Yes.
And there are all the encore trees.
So there's a tree in every room in the house, essentially. So
I was thinking a new room needs a tree.
I know it does need a tree. So Ketmia is inside decorating while we are outside. And after that comment was said, shortly after,
to go to the bathroom.
they needed to go to the bathroom. No. I personally think they wanted to come scope out the house. Now, mind you, when you came into the house, it looked like a nuclear bomb fell and just blew up the house because there is stuff everywhere. It's organized. It's all in order. Everything is in the place where it needs to be, right? Because there's stuff that we have on our regular shelves and the core stuff that needs to come down to put up the Christmas stuff. And so all that is happening all at the same time. The guys come in. There's a little Christmas tree that goes right by the front door. And I had told them about the tree that we got last year or the year before, because they had asked me if we got regular, like a natural tree, and I told them we stopped doing that. And
we stopped after the kids left.
Yeah, because
we
would
were
go.
doing that for them.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a thing, go to the tree farm. And
it didn't help either that the Christmas tree farm was now charging you $300 for a tree.
And not only that, but after COVID, I feel like the trees were not good anymore.
Yeah, it just a lot of stuff changed.
They were dry. They weren't fluffy.
So when they come back out, he comes in and he goes, the tree wasn't as big as you said it was. And I said, no, that's one of our extra trees. And he goes, you have 2 trees in the living room? I thought you said it was 1 tree in every room. And I was like, well, the living room gets extra special attention. So they were out there and they were talking about all the decoration stuff that they could see already happening inside the house. And they just couldn't believe how much was done. So, but this is where you jump in. Talk a little bit about your stuff.
This is my pride and joy to do that. And I think it's fueled not only by my own Christmas spirit, that it's just like, I love October, November, December. I love the holidays and all that stuff. But Christmas, wow, like Christmas to me is magic. And I feel like a little kid when it comes to Christmas, right? So not only, I think maybe the love and the drive and the effort and the inspiration and all of that comes from there, but also you a couple years ago made a comment to me about how amazing it is for you when you come home and you walk into a winter wonderland.
It feels incredible. Listen, there's a little bit of stuff, like the boxes are still on the ground, like that's all stuff that still needs to get moved around.
Well, because the tree's not done, so I feel like I'm at 90% right now.
Right, and we always leave the tree for last. So, like the house already feels different. Like the couch looks inviting, and it's like there's a red throw and like pillows that say Merry Christmas, and then behind it all decor, is Christmas, and the stuff around the TV and the stuff at the entrance, and like
And how everything is placed purposefully.
right, everything is where it is with a thought behind it.
So when you made that comment to me about how amazing it feels for you to come home like that, I feel like that ramped up for me the desire to give you that every year. And not only that, but I love when anybody comes in and they're like, wow, because that's how I feel.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm sharing that wow with somebody else.
The house looks incredible. It really does. It just feels so different. Which brings us to my next point and next point of contention, because people have
And your next quibble?
my next quibble. This is my quibble.
It's a quibble quabble when
It's-
it goes to the next.
Okay, so this is my quibble quabble. Okay, I was gonna say quibble quabble, but I didn't because I thought it was maybe something else.
Okay.
Anyways, here's my quibble quabble. Well, I'm taking your word for this, and I could be just saying words, and you're over there suppressing laughter. I think I just figured you out. Hold on. Hold on. Bro, hold on. Hold on.
Okay, I feel like we've reached the end of our.
No. Cool. How do you spell that? Okay. A slight objection. Okay, at least that one's right.
I told you.
Okay, hold on. Now let's see quibble quabble, because
I can't breathe.
a quibble is a verb that. Bro, it's BS. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Where did that word come from? Ask Copilot. I want to hear it. I want to know what a quabble is.
Oh my god.
Oh, hold on. Quibble quabble meaning. Quibble is a verb. It's the same thing. Why did they give me the same thing? Anyways.
Oh my god.
What was I saying?
You killed me.
What was
I asked
saying?
Copilot, what is quabble? Copilot says, it seems there might have been a typo, as quabble isn't a recognized word.
If you're gonna laugh, at least laugh so people can hear you.
No, I can't. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Okay,
Yeah,
continue.
and your eyes are all like,
Oh, no, I can't.
your makeup is running down your face.
I can't.
Okay, where was I? What was I saying?
You
Oh,
said
okay. So this is my next point of contention.
yes.
People have a problem with people decorating at the beginning of the month.
No, it's a preference thing. There's two schools.
Get out of here.
There's the people who see right now, personally, I feel it's too early to listen to Christmas music.
Okay.
Interesting, because I feel it's a contradiction because I've decorated for Christmas. But I feel that
Is that why you were listening to Baby Got Back while you were decorating for Christmas?
That's just motivation.
Okay.
Oh, but what I'm saying is 2 months of Christmas music. The thing is, there's not a plethora of Christmas music, right? So you go through your Christmas playlist pretty quickly, and then it becomes repetitive. For me, I've got to wait December 1st. I will listen to Christmas music December 1st through Christmas. But the Christmas decor can be up the day after the Halloween, November 1st. There's some people who will not talk about Christmas, listen to Christmas music, do any Christmas decor, nothing until the turkey's done. And I think they're just trying to give the turkey its due, time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe because it's fall. I just think it's unfortunate for Thanksgiving that it fell between two major holidays. And
Okay, can we take a side? Let's take a sidebar.
we're taking a sidebar.
You know, whoever decided that Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas was going to be like bam, 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 like, why didn't they spread it out? So we can have some stuff to celebrate throughout the year instead
We
of having
do. We
it
have
all.
4th of July,
Okay, what else?
Valentine's Day.
25 years. And we don't celebrate.
Oh, for
Valentine's Day.
us, I mean, we don't really celebrate 4th of July either.
Well, we kind of do.
We get away, but it's not like we have a party.
I guess.
I think it's the holiday season. I think remember, Halloween was supposed to be a scary thing. We made it fun.
Do you know that there's supposed to be 13 months?
And what happened to the other one?
If you take... Okay, listen to this. This is a little bit of conspiracy theory stuff, but I'm going to go there anyway.
I thought we were wrapping it up.
We are, but we're going to go back just for
Okay.
a second. Here's a little bit of conspiracy theory for you. There are 365 days in the year.
Okay.
Okay? Take 365 days and divide it.
Bye.
13.
Okay. 28 days. All right.
We can have 28 exact days. And then have 1 year that has an extra day.
Like leap year.
Like leap year.
Okay.
Okay? Now, here's the other. When you say octo, what is the number associated to that?
8.
Why is October the 10th month?
Because they didn't mean for that to be it.
Okay.
It just happened to be.
How about Deca?
By the way,
What
Did you know-
is Deca?
20. 10.
10.
I'm sorry.
December. What month is December?
October.
What?
December's supposed to be the 10th month, so it's October.
Yeah. So, if we had 13 months, okay, it takes 13 months for...
What is Feb?
I don't know what February is. I'm just looking at those specific like things. Like in the entire cycle of the Earth going around the sun, okay, it takes exactly 13 28-day months. Why do we have some months that have 30, some that have 31, 30, 31, 30, 31, and then we have one random one that has 28? You know?
Interesting. Look at this. It says that the world came close to adopting a 13-month calendar in the 1920s and the 1930s. Okay? Which is exactly what you just said, 28 days and all that stuff. The calendar was designed by two men who were in transportation and logistics industries. But it was never adopted by any country, but it was used by Eastman Kodak Company from 1928 to 1989.
Crazy, right?
I mean, we were already born.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But do you see...
Ethiopia uses a 13-month calendar.
I'm just saying, it would make sense. It would take care of...
Bro, I'm sorry. Just have to finish off here. The Ethiopian calendar, the first 12 months have 30 days. The 13th month has 5.
Has 5 days?
5 days. Think about it, because if you're putting 30 days on every other one, and on leap year, it has 6.
That's just dumb.
That's just dumb. Completely. Look at this. The Hebrew calendar uses a 13-month during leap years only. And they have named it Adar 2. Cool.
Yeah. Anyways.
Oh my gosh, sorry. No, this is an offline conversation.
Offline?
Offline.
Oh boy.
Wow.
All right, so let's go back to it.
So
So
we're going to go into a tangent.
got it. So here we are. It's November 2nd, and we decorated
It's
Christmas.
the 3rd.
Yes, but we decorated on the 2nd.
Oh, yes, that's true. Yes. I'm sorry.
November 2nd, and we're decorating.
Uh-huh.
I want to enjoy the 2 full months of my Christmas.
I know. Especially because the last couple years we haven't been here for Christmas.
Yeah.
Because we'll normally go to Georgia. We celebrate Christmas in Georgia. And then this year we're going to be on a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So it's nice to be able to have the full Christmas spirit.
Yeah, it's definitely it's
When you come home and you're just
if we're
like
gonna
cozy.
if we're gonna do all this work,
Bro, because yesterday I felt like I got run over on the left side of my body.
yeah, it was. We started taking down Halloween at 7:00 on the dot, and it was 5:00 in the afternoon, and that's when we finished.
And nonstop. I mean, I think you took a 10-minute break to eat something.
Yeah, it was absolutely nonstop.
And it was hot.
My guys worked
And
so
it
hard
rained.
yesterday. Yeah, my guys worked so hard yesterday, and they did it with a smile on their face because they were enjoying themselves.
I'm
It was
glad.
it was
It was
something
fun
that was
work.
different. Yeah, it was different. But let me tell you, I could not walk. Once my body cooled down, the muscles, I was like hurting
My
in
sciatica
places.
was just screaming.
Brutal. So,
You know what it did make me think about, though?
what's that?
What happens when we can't decorate anymore?
I'll still have guys to come over and do it for me.
Yeah. I'll need to get some of your guys to come help me inside.
You'll need to start in October.
Anyways.
Ooh,
Jinx. All right.
All right.
Until next time, then.
Until next time, I hope that you take this as a motivation to decorate your house for Christmas. And
Or whatever
enjoy
holiday
it.
you celebrate. Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy the holidays. Take a moment to slow down. The year is over.
Yep. And
We're going into a quarter century right now.
yeah.
It's
It's-
almost the year 3000.
The offline conversation may include
I'm kidding.
may include a conversation about asylums and how you need to be in one. Anyways, if we are not back with another one, it's because of that.
You
guys
quabbled me to death.
All right, that's it. We are done for the day. We are going to we're gonna
We're done.
we're gonna go watch some football.
Goodbye.
Have a good one. Thank you guys for joining us. Goodbye. She's still laughing.